I want to talk about domain names right now. So for the last, I think, probably 4 years, I've had the same domain name, which is brycevandergrift.xyz. Also, here's my website. My website itself has changed throughout the years, but my domain name has stayed exactly the same. However, over the years, I've realized that this domain name, brycevandergrift.xyz, is not the best domain name. It's not good. And there's really two big reasons for this. The first one is that it's a long domain name. It's not easy to memorize. Like it's my full name, and if I had a short name, it would work better. But my name's pretty long, and like Vandergrift, Vandergrift isn't the easiest to spell or memorize last name. I've had many people misspell my last name, so spelling my domain name correctly is going to be also a pretty big challenge for some people. And so that's really the big reason. It's a long domain name. It's not easy to memorize. Usually you want your domain names to be short. And the second reason, which is the reason I'm making this video, is because it has the .xyz top-level domain. So there's different top-level domains, .com, .net, .org. There's also .xyz, which a few years ago I got. And at the time I didn't know anything about the differences between top-level domains. I thought it was just purely aesthetic, and to a degree it kind of is. But one thing I found out is the XYZ domain names are usually cheaper, which is why I ended up getting it. I think mine was like 99 cents or something around along those lines. And they are cheap, but they come at a cost. And I actually found this really good article, a really weirdly formatted website, but I found this really good article just explaining some of it. And it's basically some of the stuff that I've experienced too. And really, it boils down to the point that .xyz domain names, because they're cheaper, they're often bought en masse by either spammers, bots, or who knows what. And like I said, used by spammers and bots. So because of that, they're often, the entire domain names are often blacklisted or blocked. So for example, I run an email server, and whenever I send out an email to someone, there's a chance that that email will actually just be blocked because my .xyz domain name is just blacklisted. Just all .xyz domain names are blacklisted for them, and that's just how it is. I do know that that some people just don't trust the XYZ domain names too, and I also do know, like, this is one really interesting thing. .xyz. I'm not sure if this is still the case, but this used to be the case where the Apple SMS, I don't know what it's called. If you actually sent a text with a .xyz domain name, it would actually block that message completely. Like I said, I don't know if they still do that, but I mean that's completely crazy. So that's probably the other reason why this is not a good domain name. And I actually wrote an article on this recently that I'll put these articles in the description. That I actually bought a new domain name today, actually, and it's a lot shorter and simpler. It's brycev.com, and right now all it does is just redirect to brycevandergrift.xyz. But in the future, I plan to basically replace this domain name with brycev.com, and also replace it for my website, my email server, and anything else I host. So, moral of the story: don't get .xyz domain names. They may be cheap, but you'll pay the price. And I'll see you guys later.